Okay, this video today. So let's move on. First of all, the hottest. Apple released the iPhone 17 series of phones and Apple Watch. Let's take a look at some of the highlights of the 17 series iPhone conference. First of all, iPhone 17 supports high brush capacity to double, and it's purple in color. Green, blue, white, black, etc. 5 styles. Secondly, its screen size reaches 6.3 inches. And for the first time support 1 to 100. 20 Hz refresh rate. Outdoor brightness can reach 3000 liters. Then it's brand new A19 chip, using a 3rd generation 3nm process. The performance of the previous generation A18 is improved by about 20%. The battery life can reach a whole day, 8 hours longer than iPhone 16. There's also the video. There are 48 million fused pixels and an ultra-wide camera. Secondly, it is the thinnest and lightest in the iPhone. This is his main function. Support Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi 7 Bluetooth 6.0. Global market use of ESI. Especially the most professional camera systems. Take a look at what function it embodies. The camera is the function of a telephoto camera and a macro. Other iPhone watch. I won't talk about them here. Here we go. Let's talk about YouTube. First of all, it's still small talk today. I have recently posted 10 videos. 3 left, 3. 4 or so are small talk about playing games. 3 or 4 videos are dork-related technologies, container-related technologies, and 3 or 4 are about making money from YouTube and operational content. But the data so far is not good. Only about me playing games. The chat has about 15 views. Average, the other videos are only 3 or 4. I put it in there, and I played it once or twice myself. So basically, no one is watching. But I also see from the data recommendation, YouTube actually has recommended. Some have recommended it 2 or 300 times. Some have recommended it. Some recommended 2,000 times. Obviously, I have passed the AI of such APPT. Optimized the title. I had him design the cover of the video. I don't need users to watch much time. Even he can click in and jump out immediately. Don't watch my video. But for now, my title, my video, there are technical fields. There are VLOG fields. There are areas related to the operation of YouTube. After optimizing the title and cover of these 3 areas, not many clicks and recommendations. Then this is very problematic. That was the first idea I had. I just don't know how to improve my click-through rate. Then I am like today. Talk about some of the more popular content. For example, the Apple iPhone launch event. This is something that the whole network is discussing. The second one seems to be a civil war in Nepal. War again. This again involves policy. Well, it's hard to say. So what I'm thinking about now is the direction that can be optimized. The first is to refine my title and cover again. Made by AI, but take a different style. like the cover of a real person. Make them seem more trustworthy. Or 3D. Or the cover of an animation rather than a solid color background. This kind of content with text captions, it's so easy. Point number 1. The second point is to put my current container technology, Docker and Smalltalk. There's also YouTube. Beyond these 3 fields, let's try another content domain. Like travel, like vlog, like good food, like beauty dancing. AMSR, of course I'm aboard. So it's not suitable. I can only say try other content as much as possible. See if there are more audiences for other content. Just some people, he would like to see some cute kittens, but he didn't want to look at containerized technology. For example, I could switch from a container to a Raspberry Pi, convert to NAS, moving to VPS-related cloud as a service deployment. Or rather, in Python. Python is also a mainstream technology. Hey, this video was recorded for 11 minutes. So let me summarize. I told iPhone press conference talking about YouTube's click optimization. The weather today. It rained heavily all day today. To be honest, I don't know what to do at home. It's less news right now. Nothing to say. Here it is. Hope his click-through rate improves. And I'll give you a quick description of that. The game I played today, also in the arcade game hall when I was a child. There are many games. There are only 5 or 6 mainstream models that I often play. Other comparisons consume in-game currency. Didn't play. Then let me briefly say, today is the King of Fighters 97. This is in the King of Fighters series. 97, this version is the most famous one. As for why it is famous, I don't know. There is the King of Fighters 96,959,000. So in the past, the most played game hall was the War of the Three Kingdoms. Another one is Journey to the West Shire Biography. Another is the King of Fighters. Another one is Soul Devouring. Japanese. Let me think again. Another one is an Alloy Warhead. Too much of that game currency. Play less. Another one is the Snowman Brother. There are also some other games that there is a plane, but it also consumes more game currency. There were only these kinds of mainstream game halls at that time. In the previous issues, I played these kinds of games. For example, I played the War of the Three Kingdoms, played For You for Two, and played Metal Slug. The King of Fighters in this issue. There is also an issue where I played a Super Mario, maybe Street Fighter later. And some other NFC or arcade games. I have hundreds of games now, but no time to play. Okay, that's all for today's video content. If it feels good, remember to like, follow, and comment.
Three, go.